4 colors because they are fantastic. But something else that many of us need are places to plug things in. You know, when they built our houses tens, maybe decades ago, I don't care if they built it just 10 years ago. Nobody's doing the kind of plugs we need, where we need them, and how many we need. So Bell & Howell has come up with a way for you to be able to now get a place to plug in everything. And I mean everything. Look how smart this is. It is a swivel power outlet. Plus, most importantly to me, surge protection is huge. So you're gonna get all of the places that you can plug in a total of 9 things, $34.99, 5 flex payments, and Chad Allen joining us to talk a little bit more about how important this is. Because, you know, when it comes to, oh, you get 2 of these for $34.99. I didn't even know that. I was thinking it was 1 for $34.99. Even better, because you want one in the bathroom and you want one in the kitchen. Those are the 2 places I would put them immediately. But I love the way that they're designed. That swivel is really important because sometimes you have that space that you have vertically, and the other times you need it horizontal, any which way.
Yeah, hi Alice, you're right. So you're turning 1 outlet into 9, or 2 pack today into 18. So you can plug 18 different things in with our configuration today. Hello everybody, welcome to my home. This is a unique design. Bell & Howell sells several different versions of surge protectors. This is our most popular, this is our most requested, and it's because of this design of being able to plug directly right into the plug without any extension cords. So we plug it right into any outlet, any standard outlet, and then you can swivel it back and forth. Now you may be asking yourself, well, why do I need that? It's because maybe you have crown molding or baseboards or things like that, or maybe you have a piece of furniture, you need to get this out of the way completely and still have all of your plugs. You're able to do that. But here's what separates ours from everything else out on the market. Yes, it's a surge protector. So if we compare surge protectors, we're used to things like this, no USB ports, by the way, and we're used to power strips, right? These are surge protectors as well. Again, no USB ports. These things are great. You probably have them around your house. Here's the differences though. Besides no USB ports, surge protection is only good for 5 or 6 years, depending on the certification, but 6 years is the max. So if you don't know what year you purchased this, it may still be powering your device, but it may not be protecting your device, okay? So besides all that, our Bell & Howell Swivel Power, unlike this one, has a reset button. That's what you need to be looking for as well when you're buying surge protection. Now this will take the blunt of the hit, right, from any power surge, so will ours. Except when it takes that blunt of a lightning strike or a power surge into your home to protect your devices, you just hit that reset button on the side, and then it does it again and again and again. The unit doesn't, I don't want to say kill itself, but it doesn't, you can keep using that device over and over again, where other surge protectors, you can't do that. You got to have a reset button, and you have the lights on the top to actually tell you if it's protected and grounded, so you have that peace of mind. And then Alice, the other 2 big things, now I'll toss it back to you for an update, are these USB ports. They're upgraded for HSN. These are 2.1 amp. These little charging bricks that come with our cell phones, they're 1 amp. So these are twice as fast as these. And then also we have smart charging built in, so it knows what you plug in, a laptop, a tablet, or a phone, and it does the correct current to the phone or the tablet or the laptop. So you never overcharge anything. You can leave it all plugged in overnight without any worry at all.
Everything you ever wanted to know about charging, but we're afraid to ask, right? Chad has just answered it all. I mean, I didn't know all those different things about the different amps and what it needed and the speed and everything else, but now that you have a tool that's gonna be not 1 tool, but 2 tools that you're gonna be able to put anywhere. And one of the other things that I think is really important, Chad, the way that they design this, because a lot of those things are those great big bulky things, and some of them, like for example, my hairdryer, it could never fit in here because this is gonna be in the wall, it couldn't fit there. But look, they reversed it on the other side. So now my hairdryer can go on this side, and I could put a more traditional plug-in on this side. So they really have thought of everything to be able to maximize one outlet and have it as your whole power charging center. But to get 2 of these at under $35, if it just is for the surge protection, you need it. If it just is for those upgraded USB ports, it's fabulous. But look at how you're able to plug everything in you want to. I have 1 plug in my bathroom. 1. Who in the world built this place, right? 1 plug. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna plug it in, and then I can leave my hairdryer in, I can put my phone charger in, so because I spend most of the time in the bath area at my vanity, and then you can charge everything else if I wanna do some curlers or a curling iron or whatever it might be. What a great place, and it's very nice and slim and sleek design, so it's really almost gonna disappear in your home.
Yeah, I think I'm a little weird. It's the right silhouette to throw in the luggage to take to the cottage, the Airbnb, the RV, the boat, Alice. I don't know how many outlets you have on your boat, but then this is the big chunky bricks. Like this is just one for my Theragun.
Yeah.
If I plug it into this side, you're right, Alice, because it sticks up behind the back, so it wouldn't go against the wall. I never point that out because I know everybody will understand when they get it home, but you called it out real quick. Now it's completely flat on the other side. I didn't know if anybody would even catch that, but of course, leave it to Alice Crone to catch that. Then you're able to plug everything else in, no matter how many big chunky bricks you have.
Yeah.
It really is designed in a way to accommodate the different sizes. Okay. Here's the other one. I know my mom is watching. I'll speak to just my mom right now, okay? So here it is. This cord that comes with your cell phone maybe has a little brick on the end, and then there's a cord. There's a good chance, I'm not gonna guarantee this, there's a good chance you can unplug that cord from the brick, right? This brick is only 1 amp. It's slow. That's why you're charging your phone what feels like forever. The other end of that cord, that's a USB. So then if you take that USB and you plug it right there into that USB port, instead of that brick then plugging it into the outlet, you're getting it twice as fast because that's 2.1 amp. And this device, it knows the right current to send to your cell phone. So you're never going to overcharge your device. You can just, get rid of this, donate it, throw it in the trash. I don't care. Plug your USB ports directly into the USB ports to get that ultimate charge. And then don't forget, when you're using things like this, all right, and you're not sure what year you purchased them, it's time to get a new one. I pulled this out of my closet. This one was made in 2013. If you had asked me before I looked at the back, I would have said I bought it last year, all right, it's 2013. Ours was manufactured in 2022, so it's good for the next 5 or 6 years. And in 5 or 6 years, I'll get back on here, hopefully, and ask you to buy another set because you should always be protective. But Alice, for the price you guys have offered for the next 5 years, I think it's worth that peace of mind.
Absolutely, especially because we're giving you a 2-pack today. So it really does solve a lot of problems, whether you're doing the TV and you've got your ZVox plugged into it and maybe whatever else it might be. You have so many additional outlets. 2 of these, look at all the ways you're gonna be able to use it. And again, exactly what Chad was talking about, it's a reverse. So if the block needs to go that way, you can, or if the block needs to go this way, then they're flipped. So you're gonna be able to put all those big, bulky plugs on here, as well as your traditional ones, and then even being able to use upgraded USB ports as well. So very slim, very sleek, and very necessary in our houses today. They just didn't build the houses thinking, oh, I have a tablet and I have a phone and then I have all these things for my hair and then, whatever, your electric toothbrush needs to be charged. It's like so many things that need a plug and we don't have a place to put them. So already over 2,500 of you have made this choice. 2 of them, they are just back in stock and very popular. So grab them while we have them. And you know what, that swivel makes all the difference, doesn't it?
It really does, especially when you're navigating around furniture. If you live in a smaller space, of course, people, I won't say people, I'll speak for myself. I love it because it's not not like a power strip where there's a cord and it's dangling on the ground. It's up off the ground. Do you see that? So you're still able to sweep and mop and you don't have all those cords all over your floor. I hate that. I want to be able to get the dust off the floor too. Okay, so here's a couple of housekeeping things. This is how they come to you in these nice boxes. So if you're thinking Father's Day, graduation gift, wedding gift, you name it, if you don't want to keep both, These are both going to be in a brown box, but take these out, and then they're in their nice color retail gift boxing, as we call it. The second thing is when you get these power strips and you go to plug in your hair dryer or whatever, you lose the plugs above it and below it. I like to point that out because we forget because we're so used to it. We're just used to only being able to use a couple. Not with the Bell & Howell Swivel Power, a company that's been around over 115 years, delivering problem-solving solutions that save our everyday lives. So all my outlets are still exposed. You can see every single one of them. Alice, the first time in the morning when you're getting ready that you're not unplugging your hair dryer to plug in your flat iron or to plug in your curling iron or to plug in your Philips Sonicare, the first morning you're not frustrated from having to unplug and plug, and you can actually get ready without thinking about your devices being plugged in. I hope you go, Chad Allen and Alice Carone. I'm watching every single show they're on because they were right about the way I get ready. And you can't really go wrong because when you're talking about a 2-pack, the first one, bathroom. Just trust us on the bathroom.
Right.
Second one, office, living room, entertainment center, the kids' room. If you know anybody who's a school teacher for their classroom, oh my gosh. And don't forget about the dorm rooms and the kids' room because they have so many electronic devices. And you know what happens? The first lightning strike, and they have that computer on. They have that PS5 on, right? And the lightning strike hits close, and it sends that surge of power into your house, and it ruins those devices. And then who's stuck with the bill to buy a new one? You, right? So you can save that bill later, maybe, if you just picked up this. This will take the blunt of that hit of power, and then you just hit that reset button, and it will start all over again without ever having to buy a new one of these, Alice. So it's brilliant from the start to the finish all the way around.
And when you buy this today, you are going to get 2 of these. And you know what? I love that shot of Chad where he's got one plugged in. But because of the swivel effect of this, because you can do it this way or swivel up, then you can actually use 2 of these in one outlet. I mean, it's amazing to be able to think of how many things you are going to be able to plug in, and you get the surge protection, which is so important. All of our, I mean, you know what? We're spending, what, $1,000 on a phone these days? Do you really want that surge of power to come through and fry it? I mean, this is the way you protect your electronics, but then you're going to get all of these great outlets as well so that you can plug everything in and not constantly having to unplug, to plug this in. Leave them plugged in if you want to. You don't have to worry about the surge. And look at how many things you can do. And also having those upgraded USBs, because I always figure out that my phone is about to go dead right before I leave, right? So I'm always like, okay, I can let it charge for 5 minutes, and you get like, 3% or something. It's ridiculous. You're gonna have a speedy charge now. And affordable as well, $34.99. So great time as we are fast approaching almost 3,000 of these. We just got these back in stock.
Yeah, and this is the only order of the year. I'm only scheduled through, well, Monday. I'm only scheduled through Monday, and they're expecting them all to be gone by then. So I hope you're able to get yours because, I mean, these have a computer chip inside. It's been hard to get them, but you can trust that legacy brand, Bell & Howell, to deliver on their promise each and every time. So if you only keep one and you give the other away, remember, 1 outlet into 9 or 2 into 18 with that great swivel feature. So don't worry about furniture, baseboards, crown molding, you name it, wherever your outlets are. And I don't mean to say it again, but the first morning you're not unplugging that hair dryer to plug in that flat iron. I hope you think of me when you're doing that and you're not frustrated.
Absolutely, and we're about to surpass 3,000 now already ordered. So if these are not being reordered, this is your chance to get it. If you want a couple of sets, again, these are, sometimes practical gifts are just such a nice thing to receive. And not only that, think about even like dorm rooms. If you're sending the kids away to summer camp, they'll need places to plug in. You don't want everybody fighting over that one outlet in the little camp cabin, right? Chad, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Alice. Have a good weekend.
Same to you. Stay in the ordering process for this, but I'm going to be with you for another hour. We have some great electronics that we are going to be sharing with you, including, wait till you see my laptop. It is a weekend